the series. I do believe it's episode 8. Let me double check that really quick. We go to my channel. Quick, yes, it is episode 8. Where we will be streaming week 7, 8, and 9. Because I missed upload the past 2 days of which would have been 7 and 8, and today would have been 9. We are going to be playing in this episode 7 and 8, and then recapping and then going over the stuff that's happening in the NFL for week 9, due to us having a bye week for week 9. And then we will be all up to date, and hopefully we will not have to play more than 2 games again in this episode. It's just been very busy the past 2 days. So that is why we are playing 2 games in this episode. If you guys do like 2 games in an episode, let me know. I can be sure to do more like that. I mean, a game is about 48 minutes anyway. 48 to 50 minutes, depending on stoppages and stuff. But I mean, like, if you do like it, I'm willing to bring it, as we will head here to MetLife Stadium, where we are kicking off, like always. Keep telling myself that I need to change the setting, and I always forget to. This time we really do actually need to change the setting, as Elder Grossas will kick this one deep. Cooks will not be able to return, as they'll go through the back of the end zone. And that will be a quick throw to start the game for Jared Goff. Brandon Cooks breaking free from like 8,000 people. Bringing up a 2nd and 5 here for this Rams offense. Jared Goff will give it to Todd Gurley. Big tackle there by Isaiah Simmons. He was the 6th overall draft pick. Remember, the Giants got him in that draft day trade for Daniel Jones in a 2nd round pick to move up to the 6th overall pick to trade for Mr. Isaiah Simmons, excuse me. As Goff now on this 3rd down and 4 will look. He is under pressure. Will find a wide open Brandon Cooks over the middle. And Brandon Cooks will be hurt on the play. However, does take the ball down to the 47-yard line. The Giants' defense last game was absolutely horrific. As Goff now looks for a quick throw there to his man in Josh Reynolds. Jordan Lewis and Jason Pierre-Paul on the combined tackle. Will be a loss of 2. Jordan Lewis has been an outstanding part of this defense. Probably the only good thing about this secondary. As it is honestly horrendous. This will be a quick throw there to Cooper Kupp. Trevor Williams, who really struggled last game, actually looked like he had no brain last game, gets a tackle for a loss of 5, which will bring up now a 3rd and 15 here for the Rams. As dropping back to pass now is Jared Goff. Dalvin Thompson gets close to getting him and is incomplete, intended for his tight end. Cannot hook up with this. That will bring up a 4th and 15 here for the Rams. So the Giants defense does force a punt, not right away, but ultimately they do force a punt, as Johnny Hekker now to punt this one. Cordell Patterson will let it bounce, and it will go into the back of the end zone for a touchback, as Joe Burrow has been injured in 2 straight games, has started the game but left with injury the past 2 games. Looking to see if he can stay healthy at least in this game. And this should not be a good game for Saquon, as if he struggled the past 2 games like he has, they're going up against Aaron Donald, Dante Fowler Jr., and one of the best defensive lines of the Rams. So would not be surprised to see if Saquon Barkley does continue to struggle running the football. As Russell Bodine is starting right now. Last week we saw a replacement to Darrell Williams, as Saquon will get for loss of 1, and looks like Darrell Williams is going to actually come into the game. It looked like the running offense last week did improve when he came into the game. That is Darrell Williams. Seeing if maybe it can improve as well, as Darius Slayton on the slant play breaks free from Jalen Ramsey and reaches it forward for the 1st down. So that will be a New York Giants 1st down. Their first one of the drive is Saquon Barkley now jukes this one back inside. Will be taken down at the 42-yard line. That's a 12-yard run. Ubakam on the tackle there. Should be a free agent this offseason if he does not end up resigning, as that was a great first down run there for the man in Saquon Barkley. As Joe Burrow takes the snap, we'll look and find Golden Tate wide open towards the corner. Joe Burrow starting off his day 2 for 2 for 21 yards. He's have a good day considering he was injured for the past few days. Cordero Patterson is the lone back in the backfield, as he will take this one and will get back to line of scrimmage for a gain of absolutely nothing. Bring up 2nd and 10. This Browns defense is one of the better defenses in the league, however, not right now. In this franchise as of right now, 2020, the Rams are sitting at a 1-3 record, as Saquon Barkley does get this to the outside, and he will take this for another first down. So a pretty solid start compared to the other starts for Saquon Barkley. Is able to get it to the outside, really working. And this will bring up now the 1st and 10 run, as Joe Burrow now will run play action with Cordero Patterson and looks to find Darius Slayton. However, Slayton will not be able to hold on to it, which will bring up a 2nd and 10 here for New York, as Joe Burrow now running play action. He will be sacked. That will be Clay Matthews off the edge. Matt Peart absolutely did not block Clay Matthews, and Matthews will bring him down there for the first sack of the game. Joe Burrow now once again on the play action, as he will look and will find Sterling Shepard for the first down completion if they give it to him. No, they say that he's inches shy. And staying on the field now is the Giants, as they will go for it. Shepard has been a great guy on the comeback routes, as Barkley will take it for the first down, and we've tackled there by Ubakam off the edge. 3-yard carry, but ultimately the first down conversion for New York. Tajay Sharp checks into the game, as Joe Burrow, under pressure, gets it off to Saquon Barkley, who will catch the pass for a gain of 3 before being brought down. 2nd and 7 now here for the Giants, as Joe Burrow takes the snap. Burrow will look over the middle, find Sterling Shepard wide open for being tackled there by Hill. 5 for 6, 57 yards now for for Joe Burrow, excuse me, if I can speak. So this will bring up now a 1st and goal. Joe Burrow hands this one off. Saquon Barkley gets to the outside, and he is in. Touchdown Giants. The Giants' first drive was an absolutely great drive, as Saquon is in for his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Aldrich Rosas extra point is up, and it is good. The Giants will take a 7-0 lead. 14 plays, 80 yards, 6:51 off the clock here in the first quarter. Basically eating up the entire first quarter. As now Aldrich Rosas kicks this one away to the Rams, as that will be a touchback. Cannot get it in. Not returnable, I should say. This will now bring up Jared Goff for the 2nd Rams drive here today. As Isaiah Simmons on the tackle there, Cooper Kupp does gain a first down. That's Kupp's first reception for 10 yards, so the other one must have been a rushing play, or counted as a rushing play, I should say, as that will be now play action for Jared Goff, and he will find a wide open Robert Woods. Trevor Williams cannot guard him too well. Trevor Williams has not had a good year, and is definitely not living up to whatever contract's getting paid right now. As of right now, I can't remember the contract, but either way, he's not living up to it. As this will now be a handoff to Todd Gurley. That is Ndamukong Suh off the edge for the sack. Bring up a 2nd and 10 here. Or for the tackle, excuse me. Bringing up a 2nd and 10 now for the Rams, as they will run play action. That is a throw over the top. Jabril Peppers drops a wide open pick. Jared Goff completely made a bad decision to throw the ball, but Jabril Peppers could not hold on to that football there, dropping a wide open interception. That will be a quick throw now to Todd Gurley. Trevathan can't bring him down, but luckily Dexter Lawrence does, and Anthony Harris ensures that he doesn't get the first down there. This will bring up now 4th and 2 after the quick reception to Todd Gurley that didn't get the first down, as the field goal is up, and it is good. The Rams will cut the Giants lead down to 4, 7-3 currently here in New York. And Johnny Hecker will look to kick this one away to Cordero Patterson, who will have a return at about the 4-yard line, takes it past the 10, 20, jukes back inside, and will be tackled there at the 33, so not a bad return there for Cordero. Probably one of his better returns on the year. As once again, this Giants offense will hop onto the field here, 33-yard line. Joe Burrow under pressure releases. That's a good catch there by Sterling Shepard. Good defense by Roby Coleman, but beautiful throw there by Joe Burrow. As Joe Burrow now will send Cordero Patterson in motion to the left, and it will be a give to one of the best running backs in the NFL, Saquon Barkley, who will be tackled there at the 41-yard line. 7 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown there for Saquon. Great hold there. As that will be the end of the first quarter. Giants 7, Rams 3 here in New Jersey. East of Rutherford, to be exact. As now starting off the second quarter will be a handoff there to Saquon Barkley, who will fight forward for a gain of 1. Probably one of the better. He actually gains 2. 1.5 to 2 yards, we should say. As Joe Burrow now takes the snap, he will look and will find his tight end, Evan Engram. Evan Engram is having a spectacular year, holding onto the football, staying healthy, which is a key part to his success, I should say. As they will try to get the outside touch pass to Barkley, it does work, and Barkley will push forward for an 8-yard gain before being tackled there by potentially the best pass rushing defensive tackle in the NFL, in Aaron Donald. As Joe Burrow under pressure should have been picked off by Taylor Rapp. Decided to just knock it down, as that will be incomplete. That pass was intended for Evan Engram, as Joe Burrow will send Edwards in motion. Burrow under pressure, and he will be sacked there by Michael Brockers. Tried to get the throw off there to Gus Edwards. Could not, as this will be a field goal attempt now for Aldrick Rosas here at the 27-yard line. 37 is about a 44-yarder. It is good. 10 Giants, 3 Rams. As Aldrick Rosas now will boot this one back to LA. The kick is sent. Looks like it will be returnable by Brown, and he will be hit there at the 20 by Kruger Hill. There's only a 20-yard return there that wasn't Brown, excuse me. Either way, only a 20-yard return. This will now set up a Rams first down drive, or a new Rams drive at the 20. As they will be running play action, the pass is complete. Cooper Kupp breaks one and will be brought down by Anthony Harris after a gain of 18. Broke the tackle of Jabril Peppers. Jared Goff now takes the snap, and it is completed there to Josh Reynolds. Tackle made by Isaiah Simmons and Jordan Lewis at the 44-yard line. 6-yard gain there for the LA Rams. So it'll be a handoff now to Todd Gurley. The hit made by Eli Apple to push him back, and then Darren Lee with the tackle at the line of scrimmage. We have now a third and 4, excuse me. As Danny Trevathan enters the game, it will be a quick throw there to Robert Woods. Jabril Peppers does make the tackle, however that will be a LA Ram first down. Now the first play after they do gain the first down, what is it going to be? Jared Goff takes the snap, and it will be a pass play. He is looking over the middle towards his tight end, picked off. Danny Trevathan, he read that one all the way, and he will have room to return it. He'll be brought down at the 44-yard line. Great interception there by Danny Trevathan. And the Giants will now take over at the 44-yard line. Joe Burrow in the game as they will run play action. Burrow looks, finds Evan Engram, who does break a tackle and will be brought down after a gain of 9. Solid run there, solid catch and run there by Evan Engram as Barkley tries to get this one to the outside. That's a big open field tackle by Johnson Jr. there for a gain of absolutely nothing. And then now, Joe Burrow Sends Golden Tate in motion. Is a fake to Golden Tate. Full on handoff to Barkley, who does pick off 2 yards, 10 carries, 46 yards, and touchdown here for Saquon in the first half. Barkley remains in the game here for this first down play, as Joe Burrow will now look Saquon's way as he takes the reception, will be brought down there after gain 8, bringing up a 2nd and 2. That is Barkley's 2nd catch of the game, I do believe. 3rd catch of the game, excuse me. As Cordero Patterson will check in for the first time this drive. As Burrow will, don't even know where that one was going to. That was heavily inaccurate there for Joe Burrow, intended for Evan Engram, which will bring up a 3rd and 2 play now. Running play action now is the Giants. Burrow completes it to Evan Engram on the drag route. He stiff arms one, we brought down to 27-yard line, so a 10-yard gain for the New York Giants. Evan Engram with the big first down reception there to keep this drive going. Joe Burrow now will hand this one off to Barkley, who will pick up about 5 yards. Jalen Ramsey on the initial hit. And then company help bring him down. Sorry for the mic cutout. Controller did die. As it is now plugged back in, luckily. Tajay Sharp checks into the game for the first time today. As Joe Burrow will look his way. Almost picked off by Taylor Rapp. Almost caught as well by Tajay Sharp. Could have gone both ways. But either way, luckily, it wasn't an interception. Tajay Sharp does remain in the game still. As Joe Burrow barking out play calls. Joe Burrow looks, finds a wide open Tajay Sharp, who won't be able to get it across the first down marker. This will bring up a 35-yarder on the 4th and 1. Aldrick Rosas' kick is up, and just through the uprights right down the middle, bringing up a 13-3 lead now for New York, as LA will receive the ball with 3:52 remaining in the first half. Rosas boots this one away. Will it be returnable? It will be about 2 yards back deep. And Cody Latimer on the tackle there at the 20. So 23-yard return there for Keyshawn Vaughn. However, probably better just touching that one back, taking a knee. As Jared Goff now on the first down play will hand this one off to Todd Gurley for the 4th time of the day. That will be Danny Trevathan and the rest of this Giants D-line completing that tackle. As Jared Goff now drops back, he does get a quick one off to the tight end, and that will be a big quick tackle there by Jabril Peppers to bring up a 3rd and 7 now here in New York. That was Higbee on the reception. Then now on the 3rd and 7 play, this one is picked off. Trevor Williams, he read this one, and he will go all the way. Touchdown Giants. This will be a 36-yard pick 6 for Trevor Williams. That was a heavy underthrow by Jared Goff and just a great read by Trevor Williams. The extra point for Aldrick Rosas is good, and the Giants will expand their lead by 17 to make this a 20-3 game. Rosas now to kick this one back to Jared Goff. It is up, and it will be returnable by Vaughn. Vaughn will, in fact, return it. He will be hit by Alexander at the 23 and brought down at the 23. Actually, hit at the 21, excuse me, brought down at the 23. Did push forward for 2. This will bring up a 1st and 10 play now here after the pick 6. The first play back. How will Jared Goff respond to it? Jared Goff will almost throw his 3rd interception of the day. Darren Lee drops that, but great coverage there by Darren Lee. Tried to fit that one in to his tight end, but could not, as Sue almost gets the sack. Jordan Lewis did do good coverage on Kupp, but could not get there in time, as that will now bring up the 2-minute warning. Cooper Kupp with the catch. Giants up by 17 here at the 2-minute warning. Giants do also receive the ball at halftime. So now the handoff breaks off Tomlinson's tackle, then is wrapped up by Dexter Lawrence. Outstanding rookie last year for New York, looking to have Another solid campaign, as this will be a reception there for Todd Gurley, brought down by Danny Trevathan. Quick check down pass there to Gurley, as then now bringing the blitz is the Giants. That is Isaiah Simmons coming back from his injury. Isaiah Simmons does everything well, breaks off Todd Gurley, and is able to get to Jared Goff in time. There is great coverage all down the field. As this will bring up a Johnny Hekker punt. Giants will use a timeout with 45 seconds remaining. That was my fault, honestly. I lost track of time. I thought there was more towards 2 minutes than 45 seconds. Hekker now on the punt, gets this one off. Cordero will take a fair catch, and it will go into the back end zone. So 39 seconds left, ball on the 20 for the Giants. They do have a very strong-armed QB in Joe Burrow, so it's going to be interesting to see if they do decide to go in that way, or if they go in another way. Joe Burrow will send Golden Tate in motion. Will try to get it to Golden Tate. He does get it to Golden Tate. Will take it for about one. And it doesn't look like Giants are going to do much outside of that. Joe Burrow now under pressure gets off to Evan Engram. Great catch there, and they will use their first time out with 16 seconds left. That was a fantastic catch there by Evan Engram to go up and bring that one down. Now on the 1st and 10 play with 16 seconds left, Joe Burrow looking towards the sideline. That is incomplete. Roby Coleman with good defense there towards Sterling Shepard. As Burrow now will give this one to Barkley, who tried to get outside, could not. As that will now bring up a 3rd and 10 with 5 seconds left, ball on the 35, which will allow Saquon Barkley to most likely get one more play. Wouldn't be surprised if they do give it to him, because with Saquon Barkley, anything can happen. He does get blocking ahead. He jukes around one and will be brought down at the 48-yard line. And that will be the end of the first half. Giants 20, Rams 3, and the Giants will also receive the ball to start the second half here. Hekker will kick this one away. Cordero Patterson will most likely get the return. This is back deep into the end zone. Patterson, however, will return it. One of the best kick returners in the NFL. Still going, brought down now at the 26-yard line. Almost broke this one off as he did break a tackle. Now with the ball, 1st and 10. Barkley did finish with a few carries on that last drive, as they will start it with Saquon Barkley this drive, and Barkley will get it back to the line of scrimmage there for a gain of nothing, bringing up now a 2nd and 9 here. Once again, a carry for Saquon Barkley, who has pretty good blocking up ahead, and will be brought down at the 35, setting up a 3rd and 1 after the 8-yard carry. Cordero Patterson does check into the game, as Burrow under pressure gets it off. That's Golden Tate on the reception. Great throw there by Joe Burrow under pressure. Just shows his pocket presence there. As it will now be a handoff there. Saquon Barkley, he is wrapped up by Ubakam, however, does gain about 4 yards before being shoestring tackle, should not say wrapped up. As Burrow will look towards the sideline, that is Sterling Shepard. The sideline catch, doing what he does best, and that is work open. Then now this 1st down carry will be a give to Saquon Barkley. Jukes out one, and Aaron Donald brings him down to 17. That is a big carry there for Saquon. A great hole there for the Giants defense. Or big hole there by Giants offensive line. Excuse me, as this will now bring up the 1st and 10. Joe Burrow looks, tries to find Cordero Patterson, but it will be incomplete. Burrow made the throw on the run. Patterson just couldn't get the feet in. Would have just been a few yard gain. I mean, any yard is better than nothing. Burrow now looking towards the end zone. That is caught. Evan Engram at the 2, untouched into the end zone. Beautiful corner throw there from Burrow to Evan Engram, and Evan Engram is in for the touchdown. As Aldrich Rosas' extra point is now up, and it is good. 27-3. Giants extend their lead now. Evan Engram with his 45th catch of the season there. I believe that's about his 4th or 5th touchdown, as Aldrich Rosas now kicked this one to Keyshawn Vaughn, who will not knee it, will actually bring it out, and he will take it to the 24. So, 1 yard shy of a touchback. Oh, this is only Evan Engram's second receiving touchdown. That's actually, I did not know that. I thought he had, it seems like he has more based on his production, but guess he does not. As Darren Lee with the initial hit, can't bring him down. Sue will finish up Gurley for a loss of 2. Actually, loss of 1, excuse me. Sue, playing against his former team in this game, was with the Rams last year, I do believe. Is dropping back is Goff, and he will find Todd Gurley on the reception there, brought down by Eli Apple, and then Darren Lee to make sure that Gurley does go down. Gurley is a pretty underrated back in the NFL, at least in Madden standpoints. This Jared Goff will look and will find his tight end, or his wide receiver, and Josh Reynolds there for the first down. Pressure brought by Isaiah Simmons, but a great job by Jared Goff to stay cool, calm, and collected while under pressure, bringing up a 1st and 10 and moving those chains. As this will now be a carry there. Todd Gurley, big tackle there. Anthony Harris, after only a gain of 1, bringing up a 2nd and 9. Anthony Harris stood strong there against Todd Gurley and wrapped him up for his 4th tackle of the game. Bringing up a 2nd and 9 here now for the Rams, as he will find a wide open Cooper Kupp. Anthony Harris does wrap up Kupp there for the 1st down. Absolutely good corner out there by Cooper Kupp. As that will bring up a 1st and 10 now for the Rams. This will be a handoff to Darrell Henderson Jr. for a gain of 3, bringing up a 2nd and 7. So not Todd Gurley. They actually gave it to the backup running back, which now will bring up a 2nd and 7. It will be yet another give there. That's a big tackle. Danny Trevathan lost it 2. Bring down Darrell Henderson. Trevathan broke off of the tight end's Higbee's block, which will now bring up a 2nd and 9, or 3rd and 9, excuse me. Giants changing up their defense at the last minute. Jared Goff will throw it, and that is Jordan Lewis on the tackle. Todd Gurley can't get it past the 1st down chains, as the field goal unit once again on. This one is a 44-yarder. As the kick is up, and it is good. 27-6 with 4:31 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rams 6, Giants 27. The kick now is up, as it looks to be returnable here for Cordero Patterson. He will in fact return it, and he will take it to about the 24-yard line. Actually, he does get it to the 25. They roll him down. Clay Matthews and company on the tackle. So now, what will the Giants do this drive? They do have an enormous lead, most likely heading into the 4th quarter soon, as Joe Burrow will throw, and will find a quick and nice throw there to Golden Tate, who does break a tackle and will pick up 5. He broke off 1, tried to gain a lot more, but don't think he was not able to back off of that. As Joe Burrow now will look and once again find Golden Tate over the middle. That will be a flag down the play, probably a Taylor Rapp face mask, it does look like. Joe Burrow with a great job there at stepping up into the pocket, finding, wasn't really a tough window, but great ball placement there for Golden Tate. As Joe Burrow now looks and finds Saquon Barkley on the check down. Barkley will be tackled there by Roby Coleman after a gain of 6. Joe Burrow with 205 passing yards and 1 touchdown on the day. Barkley with his 4th catch of the day. Barkley having an all-around good game. Surprising. I thought he was going to do worse against this defensive line. That's actually pretty good. And Barkley will hold on to the football, be brought down after a gain of 5, setting up a 3rd and 1. Actually, a gain of 3, excuse me. Setting up a 3rd and 1 here now for New York. As Joe Burrow looks, finds a wide open Golden Tate, and that is a touchdown there. Burrow floats it over Jalen Ramsey's head, and that is hopefully a touchdown. No, it's not. Darrell Williams holding, as that will negate the touchdown, bring up now a 3rd and 11. Tajay Sharp checks into the game. Joe Burrow now running play action. Barkley does get a block off the edge, and Joe Burrow now with a good throw there. Darius Slayton wide open, as that will be a good 3rd down conversion and good throw on the run there by Joe Burrow, and a great job at finding his wide open man in Darius Slayton, which will now bring up a 1st and 10 here for New York. Joe Burrow now will look and will find the wide receiver in Cody Latimer, who picks up 6, bringing up picks up about 5.5, bringing up a 2nd and 5. Joe Burrow now under pressure does find Sterling Shepard. That's a touchdown. New York, Sterling Shepard with his touchdown reception. Burrow with a very, very good job at getting it off in time. As the Giants now, the Aldrich Rosas extra point is good, and the Giants will expand the lead 34-6. Here in New York, 6 plays, 57 yards, 3 minutes and 20 seconds down the field. Now the kickoff to Keyshawn Vaughn, who will return it about 1 yard deep. Great special teams coverage there, brought down at the 23-yard line. This Giants team is just 100% outplaying the Rams right now. Now 1st and 10. Jared Goff does take the snap. He looks and will find wide open Cooper Kupp over the middle. Jabril Peppers tried to lay on a hit, but Cooper Kupp is able to get the better of Jabril Peppers as Peppers is hurt, which means Julian Love will now enter the game for the injury. 1st and 10 now, so it will be a toss play outside to Todd Gurley, who jukes around Dalvin Tomlinson and Julian Love with the open field tackle after a gain of 9. That was a big open field tackle by Julian Love, stopping a potential touchdown. I mean, Anthony Harris was also back there, but who knows what would happen. Then now, play action. Goff under pressure. He over Eli Apple. What a play. Eli Apple almost picked that off, but it actually tipped off of his shoulder pad and into Josh Reynolds' hand as Apple fell, and that will be a quick touchdown response now for the Rams, 34-13, as we are most likely heading to the 4th quarter in just a minute. Cordell Patterson will take a knee instead of returning this one, which will bring up now the start of the drive here, start of the 4th quarter to be exact, most likely after this play, as the last play of the 3rd quarter will be a handoff there to Saquon Barkley, who will pick up about 9 yards, bringing up a Giants 2nd and 1, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Giants 34, Rams 13 as we head to the 4th. Joe Burrow now will give this one off to Saquon, who won't pick up a 1st down. Will actually just get back to the line of scrimmage, which will keep up a 3rd and 1. Joe Burrow now sends Darius Slayton in motion. It will be play action, and Barkley, can't get to the 1st down markers. This will be a punt now for Riley Dixon. The Dixon punt will bounce at the 7 and will bounce out of bounds at the 9. So a good punt there by Riley Dixon. I believe his 1st punt of the game, or maybe his 2nd. There's Jared Goff back on after the touchdown drive there. Cooper Kupp is tackled there by DeAndre Baker after a gain of a 1st down reception. Cooper Kupp playing a great game, or having a great game so far. As this will be dropped. Jordan Lewis almost with an interception. That was a great read by Jordan Lewis, but just didn't bring that one down. Bring it up now, 2nd and 10 here for the Rams. That will be Higbee on the reception. Jordan Lewis missed wide open tackle. First and 10 now for the Rams, as he will get someone to jump. Will it be false start encroaching? Oh, it will be false start on the right guard. In fact, it was. Looking at the replay, it was, as this will now bring up a 1st and 15 after the false start. Jared Goff takes a stop. What a hit! Anthony Harris forcing it. Jason Pierre-Paul with the recovery. So he brought down at the 41. What a hit there by Anthony Harris to force the ball loose, and Jason Pierre-Paul on the fumble recovery. This will now be Giants football here. This is a handoff. Barkley gets a hole. Barkley now to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. That's a touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley in for his second rushing touchdown of the game. Great hold there by Great hold there by the offensive line. Great vision there by Saquon to hit it. And the Giants will now take a 41-13 lead over the Rams. As this kick will go for a touchback, 10-17 on the clock. Rams take over at the 25-yard line. Once again, just Giants completely outplaying the Rams, which we can see as a result of this game. As Jared Goff will look, that will be picked off. Eli Apple. So 2 straight turnovers for the Rams. As there is a flag down, that will be holding. The play is declined, and the Giants will take over now at the 27-yard line. 10-13 remaining in the game, as Barkley will be tackled at the line of scrimmage by Aaron Donald after a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. Burrow shotgun. He does end up taking the snap. Burrow on the run will look and will find Golden Tate. Wide open. Will try to juke past one. Will be brought down at the 8-yard line out of bounds. Burrow will be brought down for a sack, bring up 2nd and goal. After the sack there, I believe Clay Matthews for a second one, as Joe Burrow now will send Tajay Sharp in motion. Brown now looking to the outside. Burrow will run this one and will be out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Gain of 6. We're up now 3rd and goal here for New York. Joe Burrow sends Saquon Barkley in motion to the right. And that is almost picked off there by Brockers. Good coverage there on Darius Slayton. As now Aldrick Rosas to attempt a very, very short field goal. The field goal is up and it is good, 44-13 with 7:50 remaining in the game. As this will not be returnable into the back of the end zone. Vaughn will not return this. As Jared Goff and this Rams offense is on yet again after 2 straight turnovers. One has got to imagine what is going through Goff's head. So it'll be a quick throw to the tight end, who does pick up a first down and more, brought down by DeAndre Baker there at the 37. That is another catch to the tight end Higbee, as Anthony Harris will force him out of bounds. Second and 7 now. Goff will be sacked by Danny Trevathan. Trevathan unblocked right through the offensive line, as the Giants will get their 2nd sack of the day, bringing up a 3rd and 14 now. In a very, very tough spot here for the Rams, as it will just be a quick check down to the tight end. Darren Lee hits him out of bounds for a gain of 5, which will bring up a 4th and 10 and most likely another Rams punt. And it will be another Rams punt. Johnny Hecker on. As this is a good punt, and by the way, saying this now, there won't be an week 8 and 9 to, at least in this episode. Probably am going to stream it at some point tonight. Burrow will take the snap. Will be a handoff there. Saquon Barkley brought down at the 19, gain of 1. Joe Burrow now looks and finds his fullback / running back in Marshawn Lynch, who picks up a first down and more, brought down at the 29, and a first down reception there for Marshawn Lynch. Joe Burrow with the give. That is a handoff to Saquon Barkley, who picks up about 8. Actually 7, bringing up a second and 3. Burrow looks and will find the tight end in Evan Engram for a gain of 6, bringing up a Giants first down. Yet again, continuing to waste the clock and move those chains. As Joe Burrow with the handoff there to Barkley, who will break one tackle for being gang tackled. That is Abakam and others on the tackle, bringing up a second and 2. Burrow under pressure tries to get it to Sterling Shepard, overthrowing Jalen Ramsey. Cannot get the pick, as this will bring up a 3rd and 2. As Joe Burrow will send his man in Tajay Sharp into motion. Sharp, a great route runner, as he will look Sharp's way and will find the reception there for a gain of 11. Tajay Sharp's first reception of the game, actually his second reception of the game, excuse me. He had that catch earlier for about 3. This will be a handoff to Barkley, who will be tackled at the 33. 2-minute warning now here in New York. Giants 44, Rams 13 after a 5-yard carry, as this will most likely be the last few plays of the game. Joe Burrow hands this one off to Barkley, who will be tackled there by Jalen Ramsey at the 29 after a gain of 6. 28 carries, 174 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Barkley. Great game from him. As on the 3rd and 1 play, Burrow looks and will find his tight end in Evan Engram there for the first down, gain of 4. Burrow 5 yards away from 300 yards passing. Look to see if he can get it. As checking into the game is Jason Witten and Marshawn Lynch. Lynch will take it for a gain of 2. That is his first carry of the game. Cordero Patterson checks into the game as well. Play action now. And Burrow will not find Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard cannot hold on to the football, which will bring up a 3rd and 8 play now. On the run, Burrow does look and find Golden Tate there for the first down reception, brought down at the 6, as Burrow now with 312 passing yards. Burrow will hand this one off to Cordero Patterson when brought down at the 2-yard line. That will most likely end the game here in New York. Giants 44, Rams 13, as the Giants will improve to 4-3 on the season, I do believe, or 4-2. Believe we are 4-3. Saquon Barkley with an absolutely monster day, 28 carries, 174 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Joe Burrow with a great day as well, 312 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Evan Engram with a pretty good day as well, receiving. All around a great day for like everyone receiving. We will take a quick look at the stats. Joe Burrow 29 for 38, 2 touchdowns, 312. Saquon Barkley 28, 174 and 2. Cordero Patterson even had a few yards. Evan Engram 7 for 72 and touchdown. Golden Tate 7 for 84. Sterling Shepard 5 for 68 and touchdown. Saquon Barkley 2 for 24. Sharp 2 for 15. Darius Slayton 2 for 34. Lynch 1 for 5. Even Cody Latimer got in on the party. Trevathan and Simmons with the sacks, interceptions. Trevathan, Williams, and Eli Apple. Kicking wise, Rosas 3 for 3 and 5 for 5. Dixon punted 1 time for 56 yards and did down it inside the 20. Pretty solid kick return day wise for Patterson. Then was not able to get any punt returns for Patterson. Thank you guys for tuning into episode. Week 8 and 9 will most likely be tonight because it is a bye week and I do want to catch up. However, I do have to go do stuff right now, so we will not have, we are 4-3 actually, so we will not have week 8 tonight. I'll see you guys in the next episode.